Hello there everybody, this is Alex from Hardcorian Guides, bringing you my guide for Batman Arkham Asylum on hard difficulty, and today is the last and final episode of the Batman Arkham Asylum hard mode playthrough, or whatever you want to call it, guide. I probably may or may not do the challenges maybe in the future, I don't know yet, but this will of course be a short 10-minute little snippet thing of me going through this first fight here. I'm going to skip through the whole Joker scene where he blows up the TV, and then we'll just jump straight into the battles pretty much. So there's gonna be no real like in between, no filler, no nothing like that, except for maybe this little part right here, which I just want to talk about real quick. You can engage in a fight here, but you probably already have all the experience you need, all the upgrades by that point, so there's really no reason to fighting them unless you really want to. The only reason you want to fight the guys outside is because you kind of have to, because if I'm not mistaken, I think you can't leave the area until it's secured, apparently. This is going to be actually a pretty easy fight, oddly enough. Like, when I was doing this particular fight, just like, you know, a few minutes ago, or at least 10, 20 minutes ago, whatever it was I recorded this, I actually did a pretty good job. I ended up getting like a 30 combo in one point, and I think it might have been this first or second, like, combo. I think it might have been my second go at it, though. Pretty much all you really need to do is, it's kind of like that Titan fight we had a long time, like in a couple of parts ago. I think it was 2 parts ago, I believe. Maybe, I don't know. What this one does, it does the same thing where enemies spawn in waves, yada yada yada. We all know, we've seen this before. What the difference here is you have 2 Titans to take down, which, you know, fighting 2 Titans at once, it sounds hard, but it's really not. Actually, the thing about the Titans, what they can do is they can knock each other out. And of course, you can use one Titan to basically take half health off the next one. And you can only hit another Titan with what... You can use one Titan to hit another Titan, like, only 3 times before the health... Basically, before you jump off. Before they signify, hey, you know, that's too much health you're taking down. We want to make this at least more challenging. We don't want to make it too simplified for you. For some strange reason, I don't know how the hell I did that. I didn't know the guy was over there. I was just taking a random guess, which is typically how I play Batman in the first place, is I like to kind of just throw out punches to see if there's anybody over there, and if there's not, then, you know, I won't hit. And I think maybe later games might take that out. I mean, you can still jump like a ridiculous amount of distance, which makes sense. I mean, you're still Batman. You're still human. I mean, him doing that's not really too... It's not exactly implausible. It's just... It seems ridiculous, which kind of that's, in my opinion, what makes the game so fun. But honestly, you know, I think in later games, they kind of tone it down a bit. That's what I'm trying to say, is I believe that they tone down the whole distance at where you can travel. Maybe. Or you have to have, like, maybe an enemy in a certain range, or some shit. That's what it feels like most of the time. So I'm still debating on whether or not I want to do certain games next. I mean, of course, this channel is going to be ongoing as long as my main channel, but this channel is not exactly as consistent as my main channel, due to the fact that this is a secondary channel and nothing more than that. Which, I mean, some people probably find really just, you know, unbearably heartbreaking, but, you know, at the same time, guys, if you enjoy my content or you enjoy me as a person, then, you know, check out my main channel. I mean, you can find it on my channel page. I'll always give a shout out to it all the time. And the thing is, I'm not going to take a break. I mean, it's just going to be the typical, like, maybe I'll upload once a week, maybe twice a week, maybe the whole week. I don't know. It depends on the game. It depends on what I have, you know, in storage and ready to upload. And what I want to do next is Kingdom Hearts 1. I've never beaten on Proud Mode, so that trophy will probably more likely pop up. I've beaten 2 on Proud Mode, and I recently beat Birth by Sleep Point 2 on Proud Mode. And God, for some reason, like, Kingdom Hearts 1 is actually pretty difficult when it comes to Proud Mode. In my opinion, it's a little harder than later games, especially Chain of Memories. I don't know why, but for some reason, I suck at Chain of Memories. Like, I had to switch to beginner because I suck that bad. And I think it was because I just didn't have the right strategy, or I just didn't realize how to use cards correctly, which that might have been the case. And hopefully when I get to my Let's Play, I'll just play it normal, if anything. I want to do a Doom playthrough on Nightmare as well, but I'm already playing Doom as a Let's Play anyway. Doom 2016, I mean. So it's like, why do the same thing, you know, twice already? Now, a long time ago, my friend was talking about doing, like, I think Pikmin 3 or whatever, like, I think think it was like another one of those no damage guys that he did for Pikmin 2, which was a great. That was a great guide though, to be honest. Like it was actually really nice to see some other input from an outside thing rather than myself on this channel, which I definitely enjoy. And I encourage my buddies, you know, who actually do stuff like this. Like if you want, you know, to upload to this channel, guys, you know, if you're watching, then yeah, by all means, let me know. You know, record the videos yourself, and then just let me, you know, edit, or you edit and render it, and I'll just send me the video and I'll upload it. But that's for my buddies, though. Like if I personally know you, I'll let you. You know, I might let you do it, depending on what it is and depending on what games I'm doing. Which I'm starting to think maybe I should start doing more than one guide at once, but at the same time, typically I'm that kind of guy that doesn't want to play so many games on hard, and I'm not a god at this kind of stuff, guys. I mean, I picked Batman just because it was kind of relaxing. It was kind of nice to play through. It's not too hard. Because the last game I think we played might have been Mad World. I think I was trying to play that, and I fucked up on that one. But I'm just being honest, I fucked up on that majorly. I didn't beat the game on hard mode. I didn't really try it out. I was being a little too cocky, and it didn't end up very well. I think the last game we finished may or may not have been Metal Gear Rising on Revengeance, which I can't even fucking play that game anymore on Revengeance. Yeah, it's been so long since I played it, I suck now. I'm trying to play through God of War. I think I just recently got past Pandora's Guardian, and now I'm on the whole temple bullshit with the satyrs and stuff like that. It's obnoxious, and I don't hate God of War. You know, I'm gonna play Chain Olympus this year on my main channel as a Let's Play. But right now, you know, trying to get that game to be finished and jump into God mode is so much of a chore. It's not even funny. And you know, like I said, I'm probably just gonna end up going with probably Kingdom Hearts. And then one of these days I want to do Uncharted on Crushing, and possibly more likely Brutal Mode as well with it. Although Brutal Mode in Uncharted 1 is ridiculous. It is like unforgiving. And I mean, I like that. I really do. It's just, god damn, I need to figure out how to beat that first before I start jumping into that. Kingdom Hearts 1 will be just like with Mad World. Whether or not it's going to end up just like Mad World, I don't know. I think the reason why I quit Mad World is because I got so pissed off, and I didn't even need to quit. Nothing really fucked up. I just got so mad, you know. I got a certain amount of footage, and I just didn't want to go through all that level again, and yada yada yada. Like, I was just being lazy about it, which I do want to do a Let's Play of that this year as well. So we'll probably see that. I already did the Splatterhouse and as a guide, which is kind of sad because I actually do more. It's weird. I do a lot more different games on this channel than I do the other channel. I mean, I've done Batman, I've done Bioshock, but I think I did Bioshock on this first before I ever did on that. I've not done Last of Us on my main channel. I haven't even done Splatterhouse. I haven't even done Metal Gear Rising. But that's what I love about this channel particularly, is I do just random stuff if I feel like it. Typically in order, just like I do naturally with my main channel. But, you know, in the same case, it's like most of these games, you know, I play on hard mode, I haven't done a Let's Play of just because, for whatever reason, because. There might actually, okay, chronological order doesn't necessarily mean everything for me. Sometimes I'll do it, sometimes I won't. My main channel is a definite chronological thing. I always do chronological on there no matter what. I just want to show off what you guys get at the end of it. I like to keep the stories consistent for people who want to view that kind of stuff on my main channel. But for this channel in particular, whether or not it's in order or not doesn't really matter. I would prefer to keep it in order, but you know, I did Metal Gear Rising, and that's basically a spin-off kind of sequel. So that's way out there somewhere else pretty much. It's like with Devil May Cry, you know, I want to do Devil May Cry the reboot first before I do the other ones, because I've never beaten the other ones on Dante Must Die mode, especially 4. So we will see how the reboot kind of, you know, handles. Geez, there's like a lot of things I really want to do. God of War, you know, I did a Let's Play of that. I also have Dead Space I can do Impossible mode of as well. Just haven't gotten around to it. Same thing with Bioshock 2. I kind of want to do a hard mode, no Vita Chambers as well. That way you guys can knock out both, you know, if need be. You don't have to do it on hard with no Vita Chambers, not like Bioshock 1. No, they're 2 separate trophies this time. So you can beat the game on easy with no Vita Chambers and be just fine. But I kind of want to get a little bit more ballsy with it and just kind of just, you know, do that. we'll find out. More than likely, I'm going to do Kingdom Hearts 1.5 Final Mix on Proud Mode. And I think that's the highest difficulty they have for that game. And as far as I'm concerned, I think so. I think the other games later on get Critical Mode. And I will do a guides of those two, and especially Kingdom Hearts 2. I'm looking forward to that one. Kingdom Hearts 2 is... Oh, God, I love that game. I mean, I could just do Kingdom Hearts 2 first, and then just jump into 1 and Chain of Memories on Proud Mode later, or I just start with Kingdom Hearts 1.5. Or, yeah, I'm still trying to beat Enslaved on hard mode, which is not hard whatsoever. It's one of those games where it's just like, it's just a... How do you put it? It's like Batman. Like, it's not hard by any means, but it definitely gives you more of a challenge than what you normally would get to the game. These are storytelling games. These are supposed to be fun, but when you play on hard mode, they don't necessarily take out the fun. They just give you a little bit more challenge with it, and that's just about it. I got a lot of things planned for my main channel this year. Again, if you want to go check that out, go to my channel page for Hardcorian guides. And on the right side, you should see my main channel, which would be Turd Monkey 497, and my friend's channel, Tank Chrono. So if you want to go check out his stuff, you can. Whether or not he's going to upload anytime soon to this channel, I don't know. I will have to communicate with him and ask him about that. And whether or not he says yes or no is up to him, of course. Like I said, if he has anything, he doesn't typically play games like on hard by any means, but you know, he's not as infatuated with it as I am. But I'm not as infatuated with hard mode stuff as like other channels I've watched out there before. So yeah, that's gonna be the end of Batman Arkham Asylum on hard mode. We finally got through it. So sorry for the delays of uploads and yada yada yada. I know I'm a bitch. I get it, but you guys can understand that you guys are great. You know, I'm so glad that you guys are so patient though too, because with a dumbass like me, you know, yeah. But at least, you know, a lot of people watch my main channel as well. So that's probably why people don't care about Hardcorian guys as much as my main channel, because you know, I'm more interactive on there, and I'm a lot more stable and consistent on there, and you guys, you see this like a second channel, you're like, oh, okay, you finally uploaded it. It's like with SGB, like there's Johnny on SGB, like he does his constant, you know, SGB episodes, but then like every once in a while he'll upload to, you know, his main channel, which is Some Call Me Johnny. That's his natural channel, but that's like an every once in a while kind of thing too. So that's kind of what this channel basically is. Just remember that you guys are great. I'm pretty glad you guys are really patient, like I said. So if anything, stay tuned for Kingdom Hearts Proud Mode, Kingdom Hearts 1 Final Mix Proud Mode on 1.5, the HD version for PS3. We're gonna do the Final Mix version on Proud Mode, like I said, a million times over. Batman Arkham will probably continue, maybe this year. I don't know. I'll find out. The next one up is City, which will basically be the same way as this, and same thing with Origins, and possibly Arkham Knight, but that's going to be in the future. Probably a ways away in the future, if anything. So anyway, folks, without further ado, I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you guys on Kingdom Hearts, or maybe if you just want to stay for Batman Arkham City, that's on you. That's going to be a long time from now, probably. Well, anyway, guys, either check me out on my main channel, or stay tuned. Either way, have a great day.